Hey Nikki, nice to see you. How are you doing?
Hey Stéphane, I'm doing really well. Are you ready to talk about the digital acceleration in HR and IT?
Yes, absolutely. Very excited actually.
There were a lot of challenges we had to address right away. We had 40,000 employees who needed to connect remotely, all at the same time, and really quite suddenly. We saw an increase in virtual meetings by 400% in just the first 2 weeks of the lockdown. And of course, we also had to support our brands in adapting to the sudden changes in the market, whether it was helping them to create safe ways for consumers to visit stores via curbside contactless pickups, whether it was supporting the dramatic increase in online traffic as consumers shifted to e-commerce, or even for creating new ways for our brands to connect with consumers in the virtual space, such as live streaming through our social media platforms.
It was, as you can imagine, for us, Nikki, it was a big shift and a big transformation. And it actually accelerated the transformation in terms of learning that we had started already. You probably learned and heard, Nikki, about learning never stops. And clearly, during this unprecedented year, learning never stopped in 2020. Whether it was through online classes, master classes as well that we deliver in terms of education, giving access to every single employee in terms of digital learning was the true linchpin of this year in 2020. We have also experienced a very innovative way to hire people remotely and onboarding them remotely. So clearly, this was a very challenging year, but we made the most of it.
Sure. And tell me, how has remote working just really changed our employees' day-to-day work lives? What's changed for how they work on a daily basis?
So, Nikki, we always talk about in the business about the offline and online. And I think our employees definitely experienced it for themselves this year. And what I want to say is that in any crisis, there is always a silver lining. And I want to say that the silver lining of this crisis is really allowing our employees to be the best version of themselves, whether they were offline or online. And I think this will tremendously change the way we continue to engage our employees in the future. So tough 2020, but a lot of opportunity for the future.